Yes, thank you very much for calling us all in. We are all here for you. We are all your higher selves and your subconsciouses and all of your collective conscious beings that are here to help and support you, your angels, archangels, your spiritual guides, all of your past family members. Everyone is here right now. This is a big audience, a big show is listening and watching you and connecting you and all bringing you together for a very important reason, to profoundly connect to each other's energy frequencies. So we're now wanting to be able to connect you all around the world energetically once again, because we're going to do something very fun for us and for you. We are going to allow you to be able to feel our collective energy as much as we can through your permission and through your body. So we ask you to fully surrender into this. We are wanting to connect with you very profoundly, because we're wanting you to uh, feel the evidence that sometimes you request from us, and this is the time for it. We are all here, and this is we are binding you all now with love and with your permission to be able to do this. This is true. We have heard from you before, and we were listening to you earlier. You all do know each other. You are not strangers. You have maybe just met for these few short hours, but you have had many lifetimes together, some on this earth and some on other planets. And you have experienced many highs and lows and experiences beforehand. And this is, while it is an extraordinarily different experience on this planet right now, you have explored and experienced so much more in different ways. So you are all capable of supporting each other and being strengthening towers for each other moving forward. This is an extraordinary experience because you have previously been awoken and awakened to this information, and you are knowing what is going to be happening, and you do still feel that there is still something happening, and it is, the shift has not been cancelled, it is still ahead, and it is still something that we want you to get excited for. But you are now experiencing the slow paced emotions and experiences and energy of the rest of the people who are needing to still waken up, and this is much more slower than we was anticipating, because they are so indoctrinated. And so while we could have shifted, it would have been much more traumatic for many, 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 many. And there should have been many more opportunities for them to have woken up beforehand, but they did not want to, they refused to, they were not possibly able to. And so while you are doing your very strong light working responsibilities, you are all very strong forces where you are collecting a lot and processing a lot of energy that is not yours. As Joanne was saying, it is true. It is absolutely true. You are all massive force fields sucking up, being sponges, however you would like to label that. You are processing the energy that is lower vibrational. So while we say in sessions that we are sending energy to help the vibration of the planet get and reach and improve and increase, you are part of one of our tools that we use. And this is not slave labor, shall we say, add humor into it. This is part of your choice to be here right now to help. And you have offered to be able to lend your vessels to be able to help with the vibrations. So while we can directly send energy pulses to the earth to be able to help her raise her own vibrations to be able to make the transition to the fifth dimension, you are also doing your own job. And so we want to say we did refer to the lifesavers role as you going and hand holding people and helping them and explaining what has happened after the broadcast. And this was a role that you actually all were going to do, and you all will still do it to some degree for the information that's coming out, because we don't want to say the B word, shall we say, but the broadcast is still happening, but at a different experience. So there is going to be, and we want you to see now the image of a dam, and there are cracks in this dam, and there is much pressure in this dam, and this dam is about to go. And we're not referring to that dam, but that is still, again, something that is still happening for humanity. So nothing's stopping. It's still all going to plan, as we've already said to you before. But for this experience in this example, we want you to imagine a different dam, and it's got lots of cracks in it. And the pressure of the water from this dam is all the truth. All the truth. And so it's leaking out. It's nearly a sieve. And the pressure of all of the truth is pushing so much on this dam, it is about to blow. And what your roles to help people is picking them up out of the water, metaphorically, and be able to express to them and support them and nurture them as they have questions, as they need to come to terms with it. Unfortunately, you've already come to terms with it. You already know the information. You are processing it. You're more advanced. So this is the roles you're needing to do, is to show compassion and lead the way to be able to help people be in neutral, to be balanced with their emotions, to help guide them out of fear, help guide them out of being dazed and confused and disorientated. And don't worry, you will know the people who are staying on the old earth. You won't need to have too much of a conversation for them to know that this is not, these aren't people that will be needing your help, and you'll energetically know. So sometimes also people will not be quite ready. And this is why you have had some time and some distances from your friends and potentially even family as they're going through their small paces to learn the information. You have already advanced. So this is hard. It is tough being on top of the information. But this is what you came here to do, is to have the bigger information, to be able to lend your support and care to the people who are coming to you, who are in your communities, who are in your family, who are extensions of yourselves, to be able to come and get your support. And so this is why it was always very important for you to have done your own inner work, to be able to release anything that no longer serves you, for you to have this time, for you to privately process this information. So when humanity got struck with this big breaking of the dam, shall we say, you were already prepared and ready. And you were on the other side of it, being able to capture people. So, of course, when the shift happens and you are on the new earth, you will also be able to help people with the information as well. And it won't just be your immediate family and friends and people you know from this lifetime. It will be a lot of other beings that you have had connections with, your soul family. And some of your soul family, unfortunately, haven't taken this opportunity to be as advanced as you in this information. They have chosen to be in a lower vibration of information to be able to do the things that they wanted to do. And so this is the reason why you don't need to judge them for where they're at, even if they are prickly monsters to you sometimes with believing what you are feeling and what we are saying. You are not coming up with this information yourself. You're listening and respecting our wisdom from being higher beings. As we want to say, there's a huge hall of beings here right now, all working together to be with you today for this group. And so you can, we outnumber the naysayers in your lives. And so you're taking our words and our wisdom and our guidance. And of course, you can use your free will to do as you please with it. So do not be attached to our information. And when people are starting to heckle you for believing in what we have to say, you are able to flick it off. You are able to understand that they are merely projecting their own insecurities, worries, and fears onto you. And so when you take away the personal attacks, see that they are the confused and scared and worried person. And remember, they haven't had the privy of listening to all of these sessions and information, and so they have not had the healing or the growth. And if they have started listening and they've gone away, they need to mull over it and then they may come back. That is absolutely fine. The information we give you is a massive meal. And you cannot eat the whole turkey in one gobble. You have to literally take small little slivers and brace yourself, maybe get the comfortable pants on to continue on that massive meal. And this is what you've been doing with listening to all of these sessions for all this time. So having a quick conversation with a friend to update them on the information may be a little bit overwhelming for them. So we know that we're using many analogies that may not quite work for other people, especially someone who's a vegetarian and just feels very triggered at us saying sit down and eat a whole turkey. But we're wanting to add humor into this because we are still here, we still love you, and we're still trying to make fun out of the heavy pressures of the content because we understand it is very challenging to find joy in processing potentially your lives as you know it have been completely turned upside down. So we understand tremendously, and we're very grateful for you to still be able to have done the inner work to be able to connect with us, because all we want to do is help you. And at every time you have had always the opportunity to walk away from this information, and we would still love you and support you forever and always, because we always have done that. We always will do that. That is 100% what we love to be able to do. And this is a contract that we have made for you, with you, to support you. Because while you are in your physical bodies right now and we are in a different dimension, we have had our roles reversed. We have been the ones who have been physical, and you have been the ones who have reached out to us. And so we want to be able to show gratitude and honor you for the bigger beings you are, that we see you being. And while we understand it's challenging playing the roles in your physical bodies, having these physical lives, experiencing all this, it is tremendous times. We can tell you, we can see it all, we understand, and we want to applaud you. We want to celebrate you, and if we could embrace you with our love, we would. But we will do the very next best thing, and we will start a healing for you, because we want you to feel our love like you've never felt it before. So with your permission, we would like to start. So we ask for you to get comfortable and just notice your breath. And we will be silent for a little bit as we start, and we will start from the crown. So start paying attention to the energy just above the space above your head. So we are starting to process the big love bubble, shall we say. And we're going to put it above your head, and we will slowly bring it down through the body, out through the arms and feet. But we're going to do this very slowly, and we do not feel like we even need to talk right now, because we want you to focus on just feeling the energy field of just above your head, and allow your body to do what it needs to do. Just release, do not hold your breath, and just release through. As we slowly bring the energy down to your cheekbones, and we're slowly just at that slow pace working through your body, down, down, down through your body. And we are healing and balancing anything in your body that needs to be healed and balanced. And we will continually work down through your body as we send light healing energy to every cell. And as you allow yourself to surrender into this energy, it may feel as if there is a very strong light above your head, where your eyes are almost sensing something stronger light-wise has occurred. But it will be you locating your mind's eye. And there's nothing to worry about. And if there are any tensions in the body, you can release them now. And we're still so slowly and so delicately loving and healing and balancing all that needs to be loved and healed and balanced in your body because you're allowing us to help you release everything that no longer serves you. And as you relax into this energy of love, allowing us to connect to your heart, and we will hold you so tight with our love embrace, releasing anything that no longer serves you, and breathing in and out as we are still adding more loving energy down, down, down through the body. You can feel warm sensations if you want to, allowing yourself to feel the warmth, the love moving down through the body, and breathing in the loving feeling of us, releasing any worries, releasing any cares in the world, trusting everything is going to be 100% amazing in your future, in your very near future. And you can release anything from your past that no longer serves you mentally and physically, as we're cleansing anything from any lifetime you have ever lived that still may be a little bit sticky on you. It may be a vow, it may be a promise, it may be something that you had great intentions to do for the perfect time, but now it is no longer needed. And so we're clearing space, we're releasing all. And as you enjoy us energetically moving down through the body, we are nearly getting down, down, down to the hips. And we'll just keep moving the energy down through the legs. And we want to keep your intentions open for us to keep giving you this healing and relaxing into it, because we are still here. You're still working on your bodies. And as you can relax and allow this healing to happen, we're also going to spread out the love and healing and releasing to not just you, but to everyone you know in this lifetime. Any family, any friends, any co-workers, any person you have run into and met up with on the streets, anyone you may not have even seen, anyone in a building, anyone in cars on the roads, ever. All of the people and beings that you have connected with your energetic fields in this lifetime and all the other lifetimes you have ever lived. We are now opening up our healing and offering profound love, profound healing, profound releasing, and allowing all the opportunity to accept this love and gifts today from you all, from us all, to be able to release and surrender, and for them to release anything that no longer serves them from this lifetime and all the other lifetimes they have ever lived. And we are spreading out and extending love to all and anyone who is able to receive and accept the healing will now be accepting and receiving the healing that we are providing, because we want you to be able to release and connect at the same time. We want you to feel the power and wisdom and love of the world and all of the worlds you've ever been in, but we're also able to now release things that no longer serve them. And profoundly and collectively hold space for each other, and also clear the space of the negativity or the lower emotions that needs to be released today. And this is a big work. And we're doing this because you are all big beings. And you've all allowed yourselves to come here right now in this lifetime to do this powerful work. You are more than what you think you are. You are bigger and more high vibrational. You are multidimensional beings, and often you reside at multi-levels at different times. You are very powerful, and we know that even with your, if you were able to have a big ego with us saying this, we know still many of you are not able to fully step into the bigger beings you are, and that is okay, because you're still in this 3D planet and you still have some self-doubt, some self-worth issues that you may feel. You deserve to block this healing and this wisdom we're giving you. So we're also asking you to accept not only this powerful healing that we're providing for you now, but to be able to release the blocks and limitations you believe you deserve. You're amazing. We love you. You are our children. We see you grow, and we have nurtured you. We have nurtured you like newborns, and we have watched you grow. And while we have seen you tumble and fall, we have seen you stand up. We have seen you. We have seen you overcome so much challenges, and nothing has stopped you. You have continually stood up and grown and empowered yourself every step of the way. You have not necessarily always taken the easiest path, but you wouldn't want to either. You have taken the challenges and you have stepped up and you're moving forward. And we want you to never forget that. Everything you have ever experienced in all of your lifetimes is a testament of who you are today. And there is no limits and there's no exceptions. You are all powerful and you're all very capable of doing everything you want to do. So write a list of the things you still feel like is important to you and you want to achieve. Add to this list and you will receive. Open your hearts and minds. Release any blocks. There is no blocks for you. They do not belong for you. You do not deserve them anymore. You've all advanced. You want to say something else while you're still healing you? We want to thank you. We want to thank you for this connection that you've provided today. And we want to thank you for your hearts, for reaching out and connecting and sharing with yourselves together in this group today. Because while you may not see it, we can see all of your connections. You are a very strong tribe, and you have always helped each other when you have needed, and you always will. So do not feel alone, because we have provided you connections with each other again. And you can release now anything that no longer serves you. Allow your body to relax into this. And as just before we finish this, we want to just confirm to you that we are so proud of you. You're doing so well. There's so much joy to have, and it is so soon. So keep up the good work. You're doing so much better than you know. And we say this with love.